So first we look at how we define a method and how we can call it. Every method definition in Ruby is framed by the keyword def and the keyword end. And def is followed by the name of the method, in this case add, followed by an optional list of parameters. So if the method accepts any parameters, they are given in a parameter list framed by the opening and closing parentheses here. And the parameters are local variables to the method. Now inside the method's body, we have a sequence of expressions, and in this particular case, it's only one expression. I'm adding the values of x and y, the two parameters I have defined for the add method. But in general, it can be a sequence of expressions, and the return value of the method then is the last expression that is evaluated in the method. Now, how do we call or invoke a method? It's very similar to what you know from Java. You give the method name and then in parentheses the parameters or the arguments that you want to use in the method call. So here the arguments are 2 and 3, and they will be handed to the method add. It is important to note that there's no white space between the method name and the argument list. And this is for ambiguity reasons. If we were to put a white space, then Ruby would try to parse this as a single parameter rather than a sequence of 2 parameters for the add method. Now, if it is unambiguous, we can actually omit the parentheses, and this is a style of writing Ruby method invocations that is sometimes also called poetry style. And here we would simply write the method name and then followed by the parameter list without the parentheses around it. Let's define the add method at the IRB. So the parameters are x and y here. And the expression we have that makes up the body of the method is x plus y. We know that this is also the return value because it's the only expression in there. And then we have the keyword end. We can now call the method, and it will return the result 5 if we use 2 and 3 as the parameters. And in poetry mode, this would look like this. And this is another way of calling the add method here.